The interdependence bond, we'll talk about that in a minute, but it's really thinking about how do we recycle the money we have in the current system to actually build the infrastructure we so urgently need to create. And then these three bits at the bottom, so essentially a food and energy network that we'll talk about in a minute, really looking about at how we produce energy and food locally in a sustainable way. The interdependence network, so a community digital platform that would enable people to connect online to take action on climate change. And then this will be a little bit further down the road, but once we essentially be funding climate-focused solutions that might actually be able to slow temperature rises down, and also to train the next generation of sustainable focused entrepreneurs. So that's really how this concept fits together. A governance model, a funding mechanism, and then three key pillars. So, how are we going to do all that then? Well, the plan is really centered on this idea of an interdependence bond. And the idea there is that, we'll talk about this in a bit more detail, but people are making donations, and in exchange for their donations, they are receiving interdependence bonds, which is a form of essentially a digital token. Could describe it a little bit like a tokenized charity bond. And the money that is being raised from those donations is then going to fund predominantly climate resilient community infrastructure. So locally produced energy, sustainably produced food, climate solutions, and then also a digital platform that is designed to really help us get to scale. So let's talk a bit more about the bond.